Good evening, good morning, everyone in the world, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining this webinar. My name is Oluwatosin Jesfolaimi Okunkoya. I am the lead coach at Flowtalk BA Insights. Flowtalk BA Insights presents today a webinar titled Break into Tech Using the Power of AI. Break into Tech using the power of AI. And today, we're just going to discover how to use or how artificial intelligence is reshaping the entry points that business analysis has and into the broader tech industry as a scope. All right. So thank you so much for joining this webinar. We plan that it is a career transformative one, and we hope that you take out relevant information from this webinar. All right. Now, breaking into tech again and using the power of AI is very important in today's world because AI has reshaped the entry points into technology across all the spectrum of technology. So we're going to move into AI transformation. We're going to have to see the new career pathways that have been opened up and then speak about the strategic opportunities. All right. Now, what we'll cover today, why AI matters. Okay. How is AI changing work? How is AI opening doors? We'll look at the case study of Mary. We look at the pathways to pivot into tech. We'll look at AI tools that every business analyst should know. And then we'll talk about the power of coaching and community framework, the coaching framework, and we'll take questions and answers. But first of all, you might be thinking, okay, I'm new to this webinar. I'm new to Flowtalk BA Insights. What exactly does Flowtalk BA Insights do? All right. And I'll tell you just a little story. About 14 years ago, I had just graduated from a master's degree in software development and technology management. And I was looking to work. I was enthusiastic about working, but I didn't find any joy in software development. I'd gone through many years of it studying both at bachelor level and master's level, and it just wasn't something that I felt would be fun for me doing for the rest of my working career. So I thought, what is the best thing that I could do? And then I spoke to a few friends, and now one of my mentors in business analysis. And he told me about business analysis and said, see, I'll put you through to someone. They can teach you about business analysis, the business analysis school, and then we can take the journey from there. So I took a 5-day course in a school on business analysis, 9 to 5 every day for 5 days. And I ended up having quite an enlightenment about business analysis, right? But it just didn't stop there because what I'd learned was theory. Yes, I wrote the exam, I passed the exam, but how would I move from the theory that I knew into the practical that I needed to know to work in the tech space? And that's where my mentor came in. And for the next 13 years after that, I have been working in business analysis across multiple projects, across multiple countries in Africa and Europe, in Latin America, and now in the Middle East, where I'm based at the moment, right? And have worked on multiple projects and seen the trajectory that business analysis has from a beginning BA to now an experienced BA. And that journey took a turn about 3 years ago in 2023 when I just started to, think about what to give back to the business analysis community. And I started writing posts every day. I wrote posts every work weekday for a whole year on business analysis. You can check my posts out and articles out on my LinkedIn page, Oluwatosin Ogunkoya on LinkedIn. And I got such raving reviews about what I was writing, and people kept asking, "Oh, do you have a coaching program? Do you have a mentoring program? We would love for you to mentor me, or we would love for you to mentor us." And it reminded me of 13 years ago, 14 years ago, when I had a mentor that guided me into business analysis. And that's what gave birth to Flow Talk, BA Insights. So I myself, as the lead coach in Flow Talk BA Insights, will guide you around what business analysis is, around how to move into the next steps. And that is why we have this webinar today. But this webinar is now taken from a totally different perspective, because many people feel AI is a new thing. AI is very what's it called? AI is very transformative, but AI is actually breaking the mold of something new that is going to come into tech. And we just want to discuss how this can be used to your benefit. All right. So why does AI matter now? AI has evolved beyond automation to actively augment human thinking. All right. It is embedded in every major industry. AI is no longer just futuristic, it is the now. And for everyone that wants to be a BA, they have to understand that intelligent systems are changing the way we analyze, are changing the way we think, are changing the way we do things. All right. AI now accelerates your requirements gathering, your data interpretation. What's called it, augments now your feedback loops, how you're getting feedback from your surveys or from your customers, right? AI makes business analysis more strategic and more responsive. You can think more strategically in your business analysis, as opposed to just filling your day with the day-to-day admin tasks, or how do I write this BRD, or how do I arrange this meeting notes, how do I listen to this to extrapolate all of the requirements that we had in this meeting, right? Those who embrace AI have become or can become indispensable, and they can lead transformation in the organization. Now, if I can just say a few things, right? We have made a shift from machines doing repetitive tasks to machines now understanding and enhancing human decision making, right? And if you know much about business analysis is about how the business can evolve in its decision making towards business projects or towards IT projects. So AI can only help that process. All right. AI as well can help you with smarter and faster analysis. All right. Faster and smarter analysis. It should help you to streamline your traditional BA tasks. Like I said earlier, summarizing meetings, analyzing feedback, identifying patterns, all those things that you would have done to get, for example, your root cause analysis. Everything now is done by AI. So AI is the main thing going on at the moment. And let me just say this, it's the new path towards career growth through adaptation. AI has not come to create job loss. And a lot of people fear AI and think, oh, AI is coming, we have smart machines, we have robots, my job is going to be obsolete. No, not at all. What we need to learn and what we need to embrace is how to reframe that thought as an opportunity. Okay, we have to learn how to work with AI and evolve, of some sort, into how to make solutions, how to be solution architects, or how to be strategic advisors. Okay, so AI is changing the way we work, as I've mentioned. The rhythm of work is changing. Tasks that used to take hours and days are now taking less hours in the marketplace. all because AI is now involved. We have the automation of routine tasks. AI tools now handle documentations, meeting notes, requirements drafting, freeing the BA to focus on insights validation and requirement. You would have seen them now. You see tools like ClickUp or Notion. You would see tools like readmeeting.ai. You see all those fireflies, etc. Right, that just jump onto your meetings with you. They can record your meetings and then they give you notes and insights at the end of the meetings. They jump onto your Google Meet, they jump onto your Teams meeting with you and they listen in on those meetings as AI tools and they give you a summary. Those are summaries that before many years ago, I used to record meetings on my phones and listen to them on the way back from work just to scribe and take notes because I was the only one in the meeting. If you were lucky, you had a junior BA that was sitting with you and taking notes as a scribe, but you can't also take notes and really think much within the meeting. Your meeting is supposed to help you to think deeply about the next questions you want to ask, about the conversation that you're having as a BA. These are all things that automation has now brought to the limelight. Okay, you have improved collaboration and real time insight. We have AI assistant support meetings, to capture decisions and enable instant modeling. Okay, you have enhanced data analysis and creativity. You have predictive models now and generative tools that empower you to uncover trends and to look at solutions and visualize. You have Figma, you have Miro that you can use to just place a dashboard and think more strategically and think pictorially about what the problem is. All right. There are so many things that we can do with AI. AI is changing the way we work. AI is changing the way we work. AI is, I can't repeat it enough. AI is changing the way we work, right? And BAs want to ensure that the AI outputs align with the business realities. That's why humans are still always needed with AI. We need to have the judgment to analyze and make sure that whatever the AI output is relevant to the business context. It helps your reality, it helps you to bridge team gaps and prioritize judgment-driven work. It can help you amplify your strategic value. There's still the human judgment side of AI that needs to be imputed. All right. Now, just to cover out everything, we're talking about how AI now opens new doors, right? How AI opens new doors. We're going from code to no code. We first started with coded solutions where we're having to program our way every time. So then low code solutions, right? Like your Power Automate, to now a point where we are having not to code at all, where AI eliminates the coding barrier, allowing for domain experts to build solutions, right? Analytical over technical. AI helps us now with critical thinking and problem solving, right? That outweigh the technical knowledge. So you really do not need to have domain knowledge any longer in the domain to work as a BA. There has been the age-long argument about, oh, do I need to have domain knowledge as a BA to work in a particular domain? AI has breached that gap. AI now thinks analytically for you in that domain as an expert. You just have to come in and bring in your own skills. This works for professionals that are not technical, trying to move into the tech space. It is extremely important that you know that AI has helped you to bridge the gap. Now, it is no longer an excuse to say, oh, I'm a music teacher. How can I ever become great in tech? AI is the answer for you to become great in tech, to have your entry points into tech. right? Just some industry spotlight. Organizations actively upskill staff now to be AI ready with BA professionals leading this transformation. You have 78% report higher productivity with AI tools. There's 63% faster career transitions and 92% value analytical skills over coding. You can see that coding is no longer in the forefront of what we do. Even in project management, yes, we have the developers that have to code. Even at that, developers now have a lot of support from AI to help develop their codes. Codes are being churned out a lot faster now, even though we have so many cases where codes are no longer needed because AI builds those codes, right? So AI is opening the door to financial roles or finance-based roles, driven analytics and reporting. In healthcare, patient data and coordination, where you can now begin to have projects about systems that can help the what's it called that can help the patient right in care or in specialty solutions or machines that can help care a lot faster. Also in operations for process optimization and optimization, customer servicing or customer services where we experience design and support programs that can help CX, right, to transform and improve. AI just doesn't open doors at the moment. It creates entirely new rooms of opportunities for those that are willing to adapt. And that is the key for you to be willing to adapt to the change that AI is bringing. We can't shy from it any longer. AI is no longer just ChatGPT asking ChatGPT questions. AI is now the main deal where we're able to focus on the task at hand and make work easier. All right. Let me just give you a little story about Mary. That's not her real name, of course, but Mary was someone that found me on LinkedIn and she was a finance analyst, right? She had spent all her life looking at data, analyzing finance data, and doing reports, right? But she wanted to go into business analysis fully and was not sure about how to do it. She needed coaching, but she wasn't sure about what path to take. So I had a discussion with her, and we decided that she could use her AI tools to improve her already increased domain knowledge in financing, right? She was already analytical, she was already experienced, but she wasn't sure how to break in, right? How do you do this? You then have to reframe your strengths. What things was she good at? What tools had she been using before? And she had used ChatGPT for so many things. She had used ChatGPT for her equations to help her reports and stuff. But she didn't know that she could use ChatGPT to prompt requirements. She didn't know that she could use ChatGPT to remove ambiguity from requirements. And so we began to delve or to dive into the simplest things and the tasks that she could take to help her business analysis. All right. After that, we helped her to build a mini project using case studies, and we gave her real deliverables to work on that could strengthen her CV and prepare her for interviews. After this, she landed a role in just 6 weeks as a business analyst. Mary, from finance analyst, not knowing what to do, to taking coaching and mentoring under Floater Bay Insights. And after coaching 6 weeks later, she had her first role as a business analyst. This can be a blueprint for anybody, for any of you that is trying to take on this journey. Mary's journey is replicable. It is replicable. It is repeatable. These are things that we have done repeatedly at Flowtalk BA insights. With structured support and curiosity, anyone, and I say anyone, can pivot into tech by reframing their existing skills for an AI-driven future. Okay, now, what is the way or the pathway to pivot? It's simple, 4 steps. You have to reposition. You don't have to reboot. Mary did not reboot, she repositioned herself. Build on the existing knowledge and skills you have and guide it towards tech. You have to leverage your transferable skills like analysis and communication. Mary could analyze data. Mary could take information and build it into reports. Mary could create PowerPoint slides and and report on the dashboards that she had built. That is communication. We have already the raw data that helps her to leverage these transferable skills and then build on. She didn't need to report, she didn't need to throw away all the knowledge she had. No, she just had to build on the knowledge. Number two, learn with AI. Understand business analysis fundamentals and utilize AI tools. Understand the skills that are required to be a BA and utilize AI tools in honing those skills. You cannot communicate very well. Use AI to help you to build your emails. Use AI to help you to structure your PowerPoint slides. Use AI to help you to create drafts of documents. Use AI to refine your speech. Use AI to refine your notes. Use AI to refine everything you're doing. You can utilize AI tools. Number two, you can simulate real world projects and build a portfolio. Case studies, right? I had one of my students do a full case study using AI and then matching it with what she had done on her own, right? So we create a project and we say, do the business requirements documents. She writes a business requirements document herself, but then she compares that with a BRD that was written by AI, right? And she can compare the both of them and see where the differences are that help her to improve. Number three, apply and document. Actively apply what you learn and capture your journey. This is where you're creating your portfolio, you're improving your CV based on the case studies you've done or based on the simulations that you've done using AI. Engage with the BA community and share your insights online. LinkedIn is a great way to engage with the business analyst community. There are so many BA teachers on LinkedIn that can guide you. Flowtalk BA Insights is also there. Number four, get mentorship. I believe this is the most important thing. And I speak about this mostly because I am where I am right now because I received mentorship from a senior colleague. I have built what I am right now on the bedrock of mentorship. Seek coaching to accelerate your growth. And then you can craft a compelling story, right, that can help you to transition. These stories will help your journey during interviews. So, as a recap, one, you want to reposition yourself, you don't want to report. Number two, you want to learn with AI. Number three, you want to apply and document. Number four, you want to get mentorship. All right. Now, just quickly, let us look at tools that every BA should know. Tools that every BA should know. And we have categorized them under six under six angles, right? Or under six spectrums. Number one is documentation and requirements. You can use ChatGPT and Notion to transform the raw notes you've taken in your requirement meetings or in your interview sessions or in your workshops, right? And create BRDs, user stories, and test cases out of all of these things. ChatGPT works extremely well in delivering and breaking down requirements from just real what's it called, large chunks of text. I have in the past had meeting recordings that were just transcribed using Word, and I fed that Word document 13 pages, 15 pages of documents of transcriptions that were done right by Microsoft Word, and fed those documents into ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to create out for me BRE documents, requirements, functional requirements, non-functional requirements, and all the sorts, even up to adaptability requirements or test cases, and then creating my documents out of those. Notion AI helps you to summarize your workshops, your meetings, and helps you to draft out structured documentations. Like I mentioned, you can turn your meeting transcript into user stories, into BRD in minutes. I no longer have to go over recordings of meetings anymore just because of AI. Number two, productivity and insights. We have Microsoft Copilot, we have Google Gemini for those that use Google. They analyze data and generate visualizations in Office tools. You can use your Copilot on your Microsoft Word, on your PowerPoint, on your Excel, and it really helps you to translate and visualize data, create reports, for your work. ClickUp AI also helps you as well to convert your user stories into task sequences, into making sure that you're converting all your actions into project plans, into structured paths to help you to succeed. Number three is workshop and collaboration. You have Miro, you have Fireflies AI. Miro helps you to bring your drawings out, bring your drawings to life, bring your wireframes to life. You can also use Figma, the AI part of Figma, to create all of this. Make sure that you have your user stories or your what's called your journey maps, the whole journey maps of the process on the business end, on the customer end, to make sure that you have all these things coming out and looking quite intelligent for the work. Also, for testing and for QA alignment, you can use test case generators, you can use Test Sigma AI to help you with the whole testing phase of your software development lifecycle, your presentations and storytelling. You can use Tumi AI, you can use Skyworks. I use Skyworks. Skyworks has helped me to develop these wonderful slides that you're using. Skyworks can help you to develop all these slides that you have for your meetings, helps you to work generously and to use a lot of design that you might not be able to use with your normal mind. I am not a very design conscious person personally, but I use these tools to make my slides look snazzy, to give me the color, to give me the artworks to use, to give me the shapes to use. And I don't have to stress my mind about it because AI does that all for me. Just give me a second, please. The last one is your integration hub, right? We have Zapier AI, we have Power Automate that can help you to integrate workflows, that can help you to integrate, tasks for your project, right? Power Automate now helps you to do low code, no code integrations between your systems. You no longer have to spend big money on ERPs for small tasks that you want to create. Just use your low code or no code solutions, and those can help you develop faster. All right. Now we want to talk about the value of coaching and community. Coaching provides structure, it provides accountability, it provides confidence that is needed to bring your theory knowledge and have practical applications. Like I mentioned, I studied business analysis in the school. 5 days, 8 hours every day, information overload. I knew everything that I needed to know theoretically about business analysis. I passed my exams in one sitting. That was no problem. But do you, how do you then move from theory into practical? That is where your coaching and your community impact comes in. Number one, you have structure. You get a clearer pathway for your career transition. Number two, you get accountability. You have people that can keep you on track and give you regular check-ins, right? In Flowtalk BA Insights, when we are coaching, we have weekly meetings or bi-weekly meetings where assignments are received from your assignments that were given to you are reviewed, and you have feedback so that there's accountability in how you're doing the work that you're doing. Also, we have a community that you can build yourself into. Connect with like-minded professionals. Have people that you can ask questions, that you can speak to, and have people that can pour into you as you pour into others as well. And number four, there's the practical application where you can apply all these concepts into real-world scenarios using case studies, right? And there then comes our coaching framework. Number one is the foundation. We try to understand your foundation. Where are you at? What is your level in business analysis? How do we help you to build your core and to create the BA mindset in you and give you the techniques for business analysis? After you have the basis and the foundations for business analysis, then we do the case study work. These are the real world scenarios. These are the real actions that you take, right? You do things from requirements gathering to process mapping to writing your BRDs, your user stories, up to implementation of the project as a case study, so that you know that you have an end-to-end understanding of that business analysis project or that scenario that we have treated. And number three is to help you with interview prepping, helping you to articulate your business analysis journey, creating your user and creating your own business analysis story and your journey into your craft, and then helping you to answer interview questions. If you go on our LinkedIn page, also there is a plethora of BA interview questions that you can see and you can take advantage of. But with our coaching framework, we prepare you specifically for that particular interview that you are taking, right? So let's work together if you're ready to pivot into business analysis. All right. It is something that is of great joy to us at Flowtalk BA Insights to help you and to guide you on your journey to business analysis. Okay, we create for you a structured guidance, navigate your tech career path with clarity and direction. We support you where you receive tailored coaching. We held you accountable so that you're staying motivated and you're staying committed to your career transformation. And then we help you to fast track your skills development with our expert insights. Okay, you can join Flow Be Coaching today. It's on our website, it's on our LinkedIn page. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok. FlowTalkBeerInsights.com is the website. You want to go there, you want to have a 30-minute free call with us at Flow Beer Insights, and we will guide you fully and unlimitedly into the next steps. What people do is that they get their free 30-minute call, they speak to us, and then we create a proposal based on where we understand their needs are. It could be 8 hours, it could be 16 hours, it could be 4 hours, it could be more. Based on your need, based on where you see yourself going into in business analysis and how we can help you on that journey. And after the coaching, to be honest, the sky is just the beginning for you. All right. So thank you for joining. We will start taking questions now. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. All right, for this webinar, and we'll start answering all the questions that you have. So thank you so much. Your commitment to growth is commendable. We encourage you to stay curious, disciplined, and proactive in your professional development. Please go to our website, subscribe to the website page. You will be getting newsletters weekly from us. All right. If you have any questions, personal questions, or more questions about this webinar, you can email us at info@flowtalkbeerinsights.com. You can also follow us on Flow Talk Beer Insights to read the articles, to read all our writings. You can also add me up as well at Oluwatosin Ogunkoya, Oluwatosin Jesfalaimi Ogunkoya on LinkedIn, and I'm very happy and ready to connect with you. All right. So thank you very much. At this point, we'll be ending the slideshow, but the webinar does not end here. I'll just be reading through all the questions that people have or that people have sent through, right? And then I'll be answering those questions for you. All right? Just give me a few minutes now just to answer all those questions. Okay. Someone asked, and I think we have talked about this before, which will AI replace business analysts? No, AI will not replace business analysts, at least not in the nearest future. But AI will augment our capabilities. You have to understand that AI excels at automating repeated tasks like data analysis and documentations, right? So AI will actually help you in focusing on your strategic thinking, will help you to focus on your complex problem solving, and also on your stakeholder engagements. AI cannot speak to your stakeholder for you. AI can help you with solving problems. AI can help you and give ideas with dealing with difficult stakeholders. AI can help you with creating emails, creating documentations, and help you with thinking. You have a difficult project, you don't know which questions to ask. You can feed AI a prompt, right? And AI will help you think strategically or guide you into pathways to thinking strategically. There's something that I missed during the slide. We have developed an AI prompt cheat sheet, right? If you want that cheat sheet, just comment, right? Or send us a message on our Instagram or Facebook page. All right, show us that you have subscribed to our website and receiving newsletters, and we will send you that AI cheat sheet. It is extremely superb what AI prompts can help you to do. All right. Someone asked, I have no tech background. Where do I even start? Like I mentioned a lot again, but like I mentioned again earlier, there have been many successful BAs that have come in from non-tech backgrounds. One of my biggest success stories, and I share this every time, was someone that was a music player. He's a musician, was playing a violin. He came under float of BA Insights coaching. Right now, he's a BA. All right. Again, you don't need to reboot, reposition. Start by solidifying your understanding of the core business analysis principles, then layer on those with AI skills. You need just the foundation. Once you have the foundation, marry the foundation with where you are and place yourself under the influence of AI skills that can help you. Focus on understanding how AI can enhance your BA tasks. Your perspective right now that you have is going to be the biggest asset that you have in transitioning. So that you don't have any tech background is no issue at all. Okay. Someone asked which AI tool is the best one to learn first. To be honest, I'll tell you, ChatGPT is the most popular at the moment, right? Use ChatGPT at your workplace. If your workplace is Microsoft based, you can take advantage of Copilot. If your organization is Google based, you can take advantage of Gemini, right? These are tools that will help your text generation, your summarization, to help you with brainstorming, to help you with code interpretation. It will help you with so many things, right? The skills you just need to harness for this is how to create prompts, prompt engineering. That is the most important thing. But right now, ChatGPT even creates prompts for you. I'll give you a prompt for free. So you can tell ChatGPT, for example, hi ChatGPT, I have a BRD that I'm supposed to create. It's about, or the project I'm working on right now is a payment flat platform of our organization and increasing effective adaptability, say by 25%, right? Can you create a prompt for me that can guide me into how to think about collecting these requirements from my stakeholders? ChatGPT will create that prompt for you immediately, right? And give you something that is extremely brilliant to do. All right. Maybe I should just use an example, right, for this. Let me use Copilot, for example. All right. I'm going to open a Copilot screen, right? Just give me a second. Okay, I'm going to open a Copilot screen here, right? And I'm going to share this with you while we are live. All right. Okay. All right. So we say, all right, that a junior BA working on a project to increase the response time for our payment platform, which is on our website. All right. AI right now is even just helping me to map out my spelling. Okay, and make my text a lot better, which is on our website. I need to create a BRD, but I want to be able to ask the right questions. Create a killer prompt that I can give you to guide my tasks. All right. This is just a simple um, prompt that I'm giving AI here. And let's push it inside and let's see what AI can do. All right. Now, this is a killer prompt here for the BRD development. As a senior business analyst mentor, helping me create a comprehensive BRD for a project aimed at improving response times of our payment platform. I'm a junior BA, so I need help identifying this. Please guide me through key questions to ask the stakeholders, how to define response or measure response time, what are the metrics and KPIs that should be tracked, functional versus non-functional requirements, risk dependencies or assumptions to consider, how to structure the BRD for clarity and impact, any templates or examples I can use as reference. Assume I'm working in a fast-paced environment and need to present this to both technical and non-technical audiences. Help me sound confident and thorough. Now you have a prompt that has been developed for you by AI, right? And it can push that prompt into Copilot. It says you can copy and paste that prompt into our chat anytime, and I'll walk you through every step like a pro. Right now, you don't even need prompt engineering anymore to be able to create prompts. And I just copy this and paste this in the chat, and I press enter, and all of a sudden, you have your information. These are the key questions you can ask in your BA interviews to your tech team, to your product team, to customer support. Define and measure response times. It gives you the KPIs, it gives you the descriptions, it gives you the functional and non-functional requirements, your risks, everything is done for you by AI. Business analysis has just been made a lot better for you. What else do you need? Right? And this is and many more, or this and many more are the things that we can help you guide you through in our coaching at Flow Talk BA Insights. All right. So there you have it, right? Someone says, how can I showcase an AI skills on my resume? Just highlight any certifications in prompt engineering or AI fundamentals, create those portfolios that you want to have, and then you can put that on. You can go on courses, you can look at lectures. There are simple courses on Google, on the Google Workspace that can about prompt engineering or about using AI tools, and you can put those on your CV as well. There's so much that you can do, you know, if your intention is to, create or showcase AI skills on your resume. So I think that's all the questions that we will be taking for now. Time is already well spent. I really, really do appreciate you for joining in this webinar. Thank you for your time. Thank you for giving me your audience. If you have any further questions, please, like I said, chat to us at info@flowtalkbainsights.com, or speak to us on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or on LinkedIn, and we're very happy to get in touch with you. We're very happy to communicate with you and solve any challenges or problems that you might have. All right. So thank you so much for your time. Really, really grateful to have you joining with us today. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of the day. All right. Bye.